Let's talk ego, servant leaders, and creating an environment where you can actually receive feedback. One of the elements in any organization is feedback, understanding what the boots on the ground are saying. And some leaders will say, hey, they'll get upset when they hear news when it's too late and they can't even rectify the issue. However, when you give them news that isn't aligned with what you want to hear, you'll trash about it, or you'll go ape bonkers. You will respond incongruent to what you are sharing that you'd like to be a standard or part of the culture. So part of having a good feedback system, a good feedback loop, is you being able to manage yourself when the news doesn't sound too great and it actually might be your fault. And in leadership, this is my opinion, but in leadership, coming from a place where it's having extreme ownership and anything that happens in your building is your fault is a good place to start, especially when you're wanting to look, hey, what's going wrong with this business? Of course, there's some factors where you may not have the right people, you may not have the right processes, you may not be, looking in the right place in terms of the direction of your company. You may have to pivot. But I'd say all of that bottles up to you. It's your responsibility. So part of having people saying good feedback, like they use the words data. Well, what's the data that you're getting from your actual people? And do they actually feel supported to share that with you if it's not great news? Ask yourself that. And if it hurts, might be time to do some work on that ego. Magnet.